However, one of these details I put you back again. These are the Alice of Wonderland playing cards for review. And they did give some stickers as well, which are kind of cool. So these decks are pretty cool. It does say Alice of Wonderland playing cards. One is gold, one is silver. And then you get your heart, spade, club, and diamond pips along the top. Some little details around the sides, around the corners. That's pretty cool. Alice of Wonderland playing cards on one side, same on the other. And at the top, you get the bunny, and there's a Cheshire cat. There's also some cogs because it is a steampunk theme as well in this deck. The bottom, you just got a kind of a paisley look. In the back says Alice of Wonderland playing cards, silver edition and gold edition. And then you got the hat from the Mad Hatter, and it says 1016, not sure why, or 10/6, whatever it is. And again, you can see cogs and almost like a compass in the background as well. And then there's also some little code numbers on the bottom. So with this one first, the flap. You get that little boat with a balloon flying through the air. Oops. Now this one, look at the back. The back, you got a little bit going on. You got gold borders. You got that flying ship again. The hat. The bunny. The pips. Some cogs. Here in the center kind of looks like a compass. And all sorts of stuff. It's pretty cool. Jokers, you get freedom. You get this one, which says Cheshire cat, and it says that right there. It's pretty colorful. You get the rabbit, the bunny, the white rabbit to be exact. And you get Alice. Looks a little bit more of a mature or older version of Alice, but whatever. Your aces look like this. Ace of spades. You can see the cog in the background. And some other nice little details. And also details within the pip. Really nice. Court cards coming up, and you'll see these cards do have a kind of a dirty border. Unfortunately, that doesn't really match the back, so it's almost kind of defeats the purpose. Court cards, very pretty. I like them. Very nicely colored and detailed. The only thing I noticed missing is there's no pips, but that's a minor little thing for me. And they do have pips on them, and you can see the index really nice because it's bigger than usual. But they're pretty colorful, greenish colors, reds. This is my favorite part of the whole deck. And that's that. Like your code cards. One other thing I noticed is between suits, there's some variations in the pip layout. So spades and diamonds, fairly standard layouts. When you look at the hearts and the clubs, a little bit different. And I can show you, I mean, fives are fine, but you can see the 10 is on the clubs. It comes out a little bit, as opposed to if I show you spades, it does not. Oops. And most of the clubs and the hearts are like that, but not all, not the sixes, not the threes, but again you can see the 9. It's different, it's unique. Not sure why they did that, but they did it. My problem with this card comes with stock and more importantly the thinness. As it goes, these are supposed to be made by the USPC, They're going to be really good. But then USPC said, no, too many trademark issues, we're not going to print them unless you make some changes. He decided not to change it because the art was great as is, and so we get this. They ended up being printed with Cartamundi, which is fine. I was under the impression that we were going to get something that would be relatively similar in quality, and I've seen Cartamundi cards that are pretty good, specifically the Blackjack brand cards. And what they did is, first of all, they gave us smooth finish cards, and they almost look like plastic holding cards, when they were supposed to be embossed from the very beginning with air cushion finish in the USPC. There's no reason why they couldn't have been embossed with Cartamundi. I don't understand why they didn't do that. Another thing I know they said was there was going to be gold foil on the box, and that didn't happen either, but that to me is minor. I would have preferred a card that was, a deck of cards that was, you know, at least somewhat as good as a USPC deck. This is beautiful art, but the cards, they don't fan. On top of that, when I opened these up, I took them out of the cellophane, I could already see chipping on some of the cards. It's like, what the heck, you know? I don't get it. I quickly show you the other deck because there is some minor differences. Everything on the box is the same. These ones you'll see the cards are white, whereas the other one it's a dirty color, if you will. And there's no border on the faces. And in the back is the same except it's all gray and black. And then these ones you get your pips. The same thing, court cards the same except that they're all black and gray, devoid of color. And same with most of the other cards. The court, jokers are the same thing. Only the aces and the number cards and the pips are in color. I kind of like I like the faces in white, but I like the color on the other one. The other one for me is a little bit better. Unfortunately, like I said, these cards just did not turn out as good as they should have. That is what I've got. Alice of Wonderland. I think you can still get them somewhere. I don't remember where. But these were designed by Juan Solorzano, something like that. I forget exactly his name, but that's that. It was from a Kickstarter project, and it could have been done. Could have been a little bit better, but could have been worse too, I guess. I will see you next time.